Have you heard of the saying, life without risk is life I've lived? And I thought this is so relevant to us as real estate agents because we're so scared of doing cold calling. We're so scared when you pick up the phone to phone that seller. Is he going to shout at me? Is he going to report me to the papaya or the PPRA Act? But at the end of the day, we still got a job to do. But why is it so different of going to a pub, going to order your beer or glass of wine, and you speak to the person next to you? It's the same concept, isn't it? Why are we so worried about what people are going to think or say? Let me tell you a story of my first cold call. Not my first cold call, but let's call it the first cold call for the day. A real blue Monday morning for me. And I'll work on a very simple philosophy, and I call it the Lord approach. Location, occupation, recreation, and dream. So I phoned this particular client or seller, and I said, "Sir, would you like to sell your property? Because I see it's been on the market for a while." And this guy just took off. He says to me, all you agents are exactly the same. Don't you respect our time? I turned around to him and I said, I fully agree with you. I do apologize. I says, I'm new. I'm from Durban. I'm just getting myself used to Cape Town, and I'm just trying to build a relationship with people in the area. And I don't know if you want to sell your house or not, but I'm Ron. And he turns around to me and says, my piece of land which the house is built on is 1,000 square meters. My house, the property is 400 square meters. And my wife runs a hairdressing business from home. I said, that's awesome. And he's still giving me stick. All I agreed. And I said, sir, do you mind if I ask you a question? I said, yes. He says, do you mind if I speak to your wife? Why do you want to speak to her? I says, well, as I said, I'm from Durban. And because she told me your wife does hairdressing, my wife is looking for somebody to do her hair. Would it be possible if I can speak to her? All of a sudden, he changed his mood. And he said to me, you know what? I would love you to sell my house because you took time out to listen to me. I says, did you know that I got my own plane? I says, no, I didn't know that. I says, and I built it. I says, wow, that must be awesome. He says, would you like to go fly with me? I says, that will be great. And at the end of the day, I went to go see him to sign up the mandate. The problem was, I didn't go fly with him. He's 80 years old. But I built up that relationship by understanding the Lord approach, by using the alpha location, over occupation, art for recreation, and dream. And because I was a good listener, I agreed with him. I still got the mandate. We didn't sell the property, but I built up over 18 buyers due to the soulmate, because data is king. So here's a question. Are you prepared to take the risk? Live by the slogan, there is life, or let me rephrase, life without risk is life half lived. Are you going to pick up the phone, or are you going to be scared? If you're going to be scared, is this industry really for you? Anyway, tell me, how do you, at the end of the day, get clients and make it work for you to get that mandate?